Hello, my name is Teledalase, and this is my corner on Bedu on the Move. How do I return the sun to the sky? Cause the night is to tarry. I have no patience for sorrow.
Meet Teledalase Ayomide Ogundipe, known as Teledalase, a talented Nigerian-American singer and songwriter, born and raised in Osogbo, Osun State.
Well, I am a singer, a songwriter, and a music producer.
In 2022, she released a series of singles showcasing her diverse sound and fluidity as an artist. In 2024, she composed and performed original songs for the soundtrack of the series Anikulapo, The Rise of the Spectre, and also released the first EP, The One Who Didn't Die.
I've always had music with me. I actually can't recall a time where I wasn't doing anything related to music. But professionally, my journey into like music started about 2 to 3 years ago. My sound is honest and soothing. I make music from a place that is not pretentious, and like you can tell the level of vulnerability that I have to apply it to most of my songs. So definitely for the people listening for the first time, I think they'll get like, oh, this is visceral, this is real, and this is soothing. I've always wanted to do something related to music, but if you had asked me when I was younger, the plan was to become a neurosurgeon. But then I went for nursing when I was gonna go to college. But then I was still doing like opera and plays and stuff, things related to music. I was in the choir. I was just performing music. So I just wasn't paying attention. But after I had my daughter, something like it reawakened something inside of me, and I felt like I needed to be more honest with what I wanted to do with my life. So I just made more time for music. Working on the soundtrack for Anikulapo Rise of the Spectre, it was exciting because I'd never done something like that before. Prior to that, I had never really put out music that was related to Ifa and that Yoruba theology. So it was challenging, but I enjoyed every single step of it. I remember staying up all night and researching and making the beats, and I had so much fun. And so when I didn't think people were going to get it because it's like so different. So it was really nice seeing everyone being accepting of it and just embracing the project, embracing the soundtrack with so much love and passion. Title of my upcoming EP is The Bad Wife Has No Tongue. The project is inspired by my own personal life experience because I was once married. So after doing a lot of introspection, I decided to write from the perspective of a woman in a relationship, in the type of relationship that I was in. So it's a semi biographical, what would you call it? And the title was inspired by the way society sometimes would treat the bad wife. If you speak out too much, they'll find a way to silence you. And so there was a character in the book of Longings, written by Suman Keed, where she spoke up about an injustice that she experienced and they cut her tongue. So I thought it was very fitting, and so I was just like, I'm gonna call it The Bad Wife Has No Tongue. There are 5 tracks on this EP, just 5. My favorite track is definitely The Bad Wife, because I applied the Oriki of Eshu into the story that I was telling. So it's a little bit fun because you can dance to it. The message is not lost. And it also, I had a chance to just do my thing with the Yoruba theology as usual. So that's a really fun song. It's my favorite.
Call me Labidi Oloyin, má ṣe bẹ̀rù olómi. I can be anything you want, anything you desire.
My message is like, I hope women are empowered to realize that although we live in a patriarchal community, if you're in a relationship that is not conducive to your growth and is damaging, and if you feel like you're mute and you're unable to speak up, you can get out. So I hope it empowers women to be able to walk away from toxic situations. And for the men, I hope it helps them to see things from a woman's perspective so that it's not so strange when your sister or your mother or your wife or your partner walks up to you and say, this is how life is treating me. It wouldn't be so strange anymore after listening to The Bad Wife Has No Tongue. There's definitely Dottie the Deity doing the stoic. I would also love to have a feature probably with Simi as well, and Adekunle Gold. International artists, I would love to work with Ozay. I would love to work with Jacob Banks and Senabo Say. Yes.
You can be the Shango, I can be your Oya, oh. I will teach you how to bring out the fire inside of me. Fire, oh. Shango, Koya. Call me Labi Dio Lo.
My mission or my direction is to make music that is honest and true. I feel like sometimes we get fixated on the surface level and we don't have enough music addressing other aspects of the human experience: love, joy, loss, grief, depression, happiness, anxiety, even politics. So I feel like what sets me apart is that I am not afraid to talk about the diverse human experience. And also, as a Yoruba woman, I try to apply Yoruba philosophy and my understanding of Yoruba theology to my music as well.
Tí mo ń bá máa lọ o, ń bá dúró sílé, ilé o, ilé o, ilé kókó ń tágbé tágbé, èmi lọmọ àrẹ̀sà, ọmọ fènìsì níbìrẹ̀sà múnú, wọlé òbúpọ̀ yá mi o.
This has been my corner on Bedu on the Move. Thank you for joining me. I had an amazing time. I enjoyed every single minute of it. Bye.
Bedu is on the move again. Let's go.